car. Like, so if you take like a cookie sheet and you put it outside, sit it on the ground for a minute first, and then put your eggs on there, start sizzling right away.
And you only did this one time? Because it's speaking like you did this a couple times.
First of all, no. But all I'm saying is in Detroit, this would have been very convenient some days when, maybe my stove wasn't working that one day or something like that. That's all I'm saying.
Well, all y'all people listening that ain't got y'all electricity on right now, go get y'all some eggs for breakfast and crack it open on the hood of your car.
It might be able to get bacon. I know it can get eggs and biscuits. So bacon might work. You can at least have some eggs and biscuits.
You probably got to cook the bacon on your block though. On the pop the hood on your car. You got to cook it on the engine probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm not gonna do.
Hey, some people might be desperate enough though.
You know what? Hey, if it works for you, if you want some acid bacon, have at it.
If I'm hungry, ain't no telling what I'm gonna do.
So also in the building, we have my mother sitting over here swatting flies off of her. If y'all just so happen to randomly hear somebody beating something in the background, that's what that is. They can see you. Okay. She's not aware that they could see her. So anyway, in the topics of the let's talk about it. So we actually got a few topics, but I want to start off by saying rest in peace to O.J. Simpson. And I'm gonna say that because regardless of everything that he was, that the Caucasus Asian people are still upset about,
he did it.
The man was a legend. Okay, he was a legend. First of all, he was acquitted. Okay, he was acquitted. So in my eyes, that man was innocent.
I'm wondering if now they're gonna come forward like we got a confession to make. He really did it
but no, who gonna come forward? Everybody that tried the case or all his lawyers died.
What?
If I'm not mistaken, it was like Jeffrey Feiger and who was it? I might have been lying. Johnny Cochran.
Oh my!
I'm just adding people in there, but it was Johnny Cochran died.
Oh dang!
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, all his lawyers have passed on. They up there.
Let me find out in a couple years somebody out the woodworks come
and just be like, the glove did fit. I switched them. I switched them in evidence. Fixed. That's why his face was shocked too when it did. No, I ain't gonna throw no dirt on the man's name because besides that part, the man was a legend in football. He definitely left a legacy. You know what I'm saying? He was. Even though, majority of his media coverage came after that situation, it was an unfortunate situation for the family and all who's involved, but he didn't do it. And the court said he didn't do it, so I believe he didn't do it. So I don't want to tarnish that man's name and death. Just, he got to pass on in front of his family and friends. Hey, more power to, I don't know how you, I always get weird with that with death because you're like, what do you say? You're like, hey, congratulations.
Congratulations.
I don't know, listen. This is why I tell people if somebody died, don't come to me.
I say that all the time.
I got the same answer for every.
Yep. I'm like, what am I supposed to say? Sorry? What is a sorry gonna fix?
Right. I just be like, sorry for your loss, or I really just be like, and
they might get a damn.
I just changed the subject. I don't know what to say there. So so just so you know, if you ever lose a loved one, don't come to me. I don't have that. It's not good.
It might run in the family.
You may be upset with me. Yeah. So back to the let's talk about it. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about the fact they ain't found Diddy yet.
They ain't found him yet?
I don't think so. I know he had 2 planes, 2 private jets pull off. He wasn't on neither one of them. They done messed around, pulled a whole Houdini on.
First of all, if you running like that, you scared for some reason.
It ain't even called a Houdini no more. It's called a Houdini.
Yeah.
Houdini. Because where the hell is he at? You know what I'm saying? For somebody that was always in front of the camera, the nigga sure know how to hide.
No, that's crazy.
Hey, he was the shit at hide and go seek. He ain't never get fouled because boy, they ain't found his ass.
They must not know who they playing with.
You know what I'm saying? He like
champion, hide go seek,
bruh. You know that nigga was really from the hood.
Hey.
You got to be able to hide that good.
Yeah, from the feds,
bruh. You cold blooded.
They can find anybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Most of the time, anybody. But
bruh,
and you running on jets and he had this planned out.
Bruh,
and he did. He was like, "Hey, this is not a drill. This is not a drill."
Listen, when I tell you he had an escape route through the bottom of his house type shit, like what they say, the Marilyn Monroe exit and shit. He had a whole goddamn cave that took him somewhere else. I'm telling you,
lessons from El Chapo. That's
the nigga light skinned now. Like,
no, not light skinned.
He probably out here on the Michael Jackson.
But he got that vitiligo.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, look, you saw the picture they had posted when they tried to say they caught him. Nigga ain't had no mole on his face.
It did not
his
look
forehead
like,
was extra long.
Who was that?
Tyrone.
That was a homeless dude.
That's
they took off the street.
What they call it, cloning Tyrone. It was Tyrone. That's who it was. But bruh, yeah, he out of there. I said, hey, you know, if you can do it. Because think about it, he really, if you're smart enough, when you doing the stuff that you doing, I'm hoping you not putting all your money into establishments and all of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope you had a mattress full of coins in at least 3 or 4 different currencies. So when you out, you out.
Right.
You ain't got to spend nothing as long as you know how to live small or smaller than what you was living and ain't trying to be all lavish and all of that, you really could get away with it.
I mean, he got to hide for real now, because even if he go to another country and they find out he another, they going to come scoop him up.
What about the countries that they, like, do they have extradition in all the different countries and stuff
I'm pretty sure...
Yeah, it's some countries.
I'm pretty sure like Homeland Security and all of that, they can come.
No, some of them can't come. They can't come get you everywhere.
No,
because they still U.S. And some folks don't even like us like that. And then the way Trump got in there and fucked up shit, it's a couple of folks, you know what I'm saying? It's a couple of countries that's making a whole nother table without us.
That's kind of crazy.
So if he over there, they gonna be like, no, you ain't welcome. Hey, absolutely not.
If they want him bad enough, they're sending the military out there to go get him.
They can't even do that. Now you talking about starting wars over there. Goddamn. I don't know how we escalated to that. We went from hide and seek to starting wars. Nah, but
I still can't believe they ain't found him yet. That's crazy. Like, you got to get tired of running at some point in time.
First of all, here's my thing. If they could find people so easily, it wouldn't be a goddamn America's Most Wanted list, is all I'm saying.
Nah, yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't found them niggas either. So I really don't have that much faith.
They probably just wait for them to find the
people.
That's all, yeah.
Like, because if you was good, they clearly were not good at finding people in hide and seek. That's what that was.
They not looking.
There was the niggas that used to look on the other side of the tree. Like, did they hide me?
Nuh-uh. Like, you're not even trying now.
You ain't even looking. Jesus Christ.
Buddy's sitting there with a bush over his face like this.
All I'm saying is y'all can't find this man. All of these resources and all of this y'all got. Y'all can't find this man. But y'all can show goddamn come after me for them taxes that I didn't pay on the fucking candy bar 6 years ago. It's
coming for taxes from,
you know what I'm saying? Because my ass then got a student loan somewhere, but you go come find me to pay that student loan off. But this nigga, all I'm saying, I think it's rude. It's rude. But I ain't mad at it. Hell, if he could get away with it, get away with it.
Not everybody about to be trying to get away with it. They did about to be doing crimes, just trying to get away with it.
It's somebody else that did the same thing, but then he slipped up and came back for something. I think he came back for a funeral or something like that, and they got his ass.
Ooh. That's probably what they be doing with the most wanted list. They just waiting for you to slip up.
Yeah, but there's people that's been on there for years.
Yeah.
All right, well, moving on to another. Let's talk about it. So it was interesting. Because I heard something and they were talking about getting a job. It was like, you fill out your resume and all of that or whatever. And, you got people that put the truth on their resume. More power to you. But if I'm going after a secretarial position and I know I've never done secretarial work, I'm going to say I did secretarial work. Because listen, one day my beautician was doing my hair. I had to answer her phone and tell her to please hold till she finished. That's secretarial work, is it not?
3 minutes.
She a business.
3 minutes.
She a business.
3 minutes. Not even 30 seconds.
So the question was with that, is misrepresentation acceptable on resumes? Are the misrepresentations that's acceptable on resumes acceptable in relationships?
Ooh. I didn't know you were going that way.
Yeah. I was going to swing
I know it. Ooh, let me sit up. Let me go ahead and sit up real quick.
So, okay, we all say little white lies are good.
Okay.
But when are they not, basically, is what it is. So it's one of those, like, all right, yes, I can put on a resume that I did secretarial work. Hey, have you ever driven trucks? Absolutely. I park an SUV every day. That's driving a truck, ain't it? You didn't ask me what kind of truck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or give me a job. Let's see what you got. Cut something.
Law enforcement. There you go.
Well, that's a whole. That's
a
a little different. But if you don't need like all the extras, so say if it was like security, have you ever done security? Shit, I lock doors every day.
Oh my God.
Do you not?
Oh,
I secure myself. I carry a gun, and if somebody come up, I secure me. I turn on alarms. That's
you just
security,
find all the
ain't it?
loopholes. Just all the loopholes. Huh?
But is that not security?
It is.
So you can't go in depth on something like that. Like I remember when I went into a warehouse job, and they were like, "Hey, do you have you ever worked in a warehouse?" Yes. Guess what's a warehouse?
My house.
Sam's Club is a warehouse. And I have dropped something and I have picked it up and put it back on the shelf.
I'm not about to play with you.
I worked at a warehouse.
I'm not about to play with you right now.
Self-scanning.
No.
That's working, ain't it? When you scanning your items leaving out of Walmart, what is Walmart? A big-ass warehouse. It's a big-ass consignment store, which is a warehouse. I scan, so I know how to scan items. I know how to stock shelves. Is that not?
If I was interviewing somebody, I'm not going to lie, I would feel like they gaslighting me like crazy. If they were just like, "Oh, you ain't telling me what type of truck," I'd be like, "Well, damn, I didn't tell them what type of."
But listen,
what type of truck.
But this is my thing with when it comes to, I've never not got a job. If I got in front of somebody, I got the job.
I'd be scared to lie on my resume because I feel like they're gonna ask me.
We know. We ain't gonna talk about it, but we know.
I just feel like I'm gonna get in front of them, and they're gonna find out that.
So when they say, "Well, okay," even with the question, so say, "Have you ever worked in a warehouse?" And I say, "Yes." Okay, well, what type of warehouse have you worked in? Well, this warehouse employs 5,000 people. Is nationwide. You parallel the truth to the, you know what I'm saying? You parallel what you're saying to the truth. So it's not far off. Now, you don't be like, I was the supervisor and the manager. But no, I worked in one that had 5,000 employees. It's nationwide, large aisles stacked all the way up. And yes, I stacked shelves. I restocked, which I did. I picked up something I dropped and I restocked it on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Well, have you ever driven a forklift or Yes, I have. Because why? I can go on YouTube, which is exactly what I did to get this job, to see how these things operate, right?
Yeah.
And I saw how they operated. So when I got there and they were like, "Well, we need you to get on." Well, actually, they forgot that part in my, so I went and immediately got on there. And then somebody, because when you see, I can't really, it looked like I'm learning. Yeah. They like, "Well, I thought you had one." Well, the one at the other warehouse wasn't like this. Which technically a lot of them do differ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is a little different, but I get the hang of it quick, especially if you can catch on to stuff fast. Like within a day I had it. You know what I'm saying? But so now when you take that, see how I'm able to finagle in and out of that. Could you translate that into a relationship? So if a woman is you talking to a woman, or you, in my case, talking to a man, and he's like, "Yeah, so, have you been in a long-term relationship?" You know what I'm saying? Like, is misrepresentation okay in a relationship? How do you feel about that? Because some people would say it's lying.
it can be considered. It depends on what you like, what you like lying about too. Because like I don't know, I don't really be telling people like a whole lot of like bullshit. Like if they ask me a question, I kind of just tell them, or I just don't answer it. To be honest with you,
I'm gonna tell you where I think, because you know this was a 3-parter, so I'm gonna tell you where the most misrepresentation come from. And some people out there already know where I'm going with this. But when a man be like, so how many partners have you had?
I had a feeling this is where that was going.
Listen, there is not one woman on this earth, unless she is Jada Fire or Vanessa Del Rio, that's going to be like, oh, I had 237. You know what I'm saying? Every woman is pretty much going to stay under 10.
And that's that. I wouldn't say that's a lot all the time. I've always heard that if a girl tell you her body count, what they say, multiply by 2 or something like that. So they say if she say like 12, they like multiply that by 2 for a female. Because if you really think about it, like let's be honest, and I've heard this somewhere. They said females can sleep with who they want, and guys can sleep with who they can. Because like
that's pretty much
you can be a 3, bro. Like you go to a club, the ugliest girl in there can, get some buns. But the ugliest dude in there might walk up to the ugliest girl and she might look at him like, hey fam, like, you're not talking to me. Like, I know you're not talking to me. I didn't
know girls was out here getting buns. I thought they was getting a hot dog, but okay.
Some girls out here are getting buns. And
that's accurate.
It's
terrifying.
Accurate. Like
that is accurate.
It's ridiculous. But yeah,
I think it was one of those things where, it was just a discussion that I heard somebody having, and I was like, what? First of all, no woman should ever go into, number one, it ain't your business.
It's not, but
mind your business. Understand that I had a past. That's all you need to know.
That I had
how many partners have you been with? I had a past. Okay, I had a past.
Somebody say that to me, I'm gonna be scared.
But if you look at it, think about it. Most girls, depending on if they fast or not, start around like 15, 16. You got late bloomers, you got early bloomers, whatever. So from if they're single, by the time you meet them, let's say they start at 15.
Okay.
And they get to 30 and they tell you they have not been in a long-term relationship and they're still single.
They've been fucking.
Right. You know what I'm saying? They ain't walking around like Mary Sue Ellen a nun. You know what I'm saying? So think, you dating, you trying to meet that person. So say if from 15 to 30, you dated 2 guys a year.
Oh. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how fast numbers can add up. You know what I mean? So mind your business.
I don't ask that question because
you don't want to get your feelings hurt.
I was about to say you can get your feelings hurt, but at the same time, you want to know who you like. For somebody that's like around my age, they 26. Like
that's 20. So that's 10 years,
right? They still kind of young, right? But like you said, people like start around 15, 16 or whatever. So if I'm 26 years old and I ask a female, hey, how many partners have you had? And if they hit me with the I had a past, I'm gonna look at them like, hey, I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that because a past can be 24 hours ago.
Exactly. It was before you. That's all that matters.
Nah, because I don't.
That's all that matters.
I don't want to get with somebody and she not telling me she's a hoe. And
but what? Now here's the funny part about that. Now I had a buddy, and ideally every man is like, oh, I want this virgin chick or whatever. I had a buddy that got that.
He was probably bored.
Married, everything. Complete virgin. The woman was a complete virgin. He was like, I don't know about this. It's different. I say, yeah, because there's no experience there.
Yeah.
And you go back to that first time, like nobody wanted to have sex after that first time. Like that first initial time for women, hell no. Nah. We're not going back the next day. Like, no, bro, it's a wrap. Absolutely not. So you talk about there's a lack of experience. So now you want goddamn Pinky in her heyday and you getting the little quiet church girl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you want to have this whole nasty escapade, there's no experience there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So is it really? I don't know how this conversation transferred to this, but Like, do you want the experience? So the hoe coming with experience. Now she doing handstands and backflips and busting it open.
Yeah, it's all fun and games.
But
until you
Mary
meet
Sue
somebody
Ellen-
telling you stories about her.
Well, I mean, would that bother you? This conversation led somewhere else, but I'm liking where it's going.
I mean,
Would that bother you?
It to an extent, it depends. Like if I end up talking to somebody and it's, I bring the friend up or I bring her up and four of my dudes talking about like, hey, is that Miss 3000 over there? Like, hey, why you calling my girl Miss 3000?
First of all, the fact that you know what the Guac 3000 is.
Guac, hey.
Because I know that's where that number came from.
You know it. You know it. So, hey, if I got a group of my friends calling her Miss 3000, we got a problem. Because if you got a history, I need to know like where your history was. Because I don't know if my boys and tapped it. I don't know if I'm gonna end up meeting some. You like if she like the neighborhood hoe, you go start a new job at. Let's say you start like, let's say you a lawyer or something, right? You start your job at a law firm. Your wife come in to like for the Christmas party. Everybody whispering. Hey.
Now I'm gonna tell you one thing though, because she clearly wasn't a good hoe if they talking about her. Because a good hoe, men ain't gonna say shit. Men ain't go. I promise you, they ain't gonna say. What they gonna think is they got another chance to get a hold of that, and they know they can't run their mouth.
I'm telling you right now, if she a hoe and everybody knows she a hoe, the dudes we're talking amongst it. We talking about, hey, did she show you that little trick she be doing? You talk
I don't know. I think that's the 26-year-old me.
I don't know. We don't be too graphic with it unless we all know that she a hoe. But if it's like some discreet stuff, we don't be telling nobody because we don't want nobody looking at, our girl a certain way. Because when I was in the Navy now.
Because I don't think a guy gonna be like, hey, did she lick your ass too?
Yeah, that's something you got to keep behind closed doors.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, unless you and your friends into that, you got to keep that behind closed doors, bro. Because I don't need nobody sharing information on
Yeah,
because I'm gonna look at you like, let me find out. Let me find out she got you on all fours. Why her nose back there, bro?
Legs pushed up to the ceiling.
There's no manly way to get that done.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's a vulnerable state.
It very much so is. It's funny too, because I wonder if women feel like, say, if you walk in the room, because this is what tripped me out. So this is where the double standard come in. A man could be out there selling his oats all over the place, but it's no big deal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he was a hoe, but well, it's different because I'm a man. No, it's not exactly different. It's not different at all. But when a man walks into a room, say it's 3 or 4 chicks that you done messed around with in this room. Okay. Does that make you feel empowered when you walk into this room? You with a chick, you see 3 or 4 chicks. Would that make a man feel empowered? Like, yeah, I knocked out half the room.
Some people, me personally, like it'll make me feel kind of awkward a little bit because I don't know if they all know or not. And then if they all don't know, this person might be kind of all touchy-feely on me, and then that person might be looking at her kind of like it'll put me in an awkward situation. Some dudes might feel empowered from it. Me, I'll be like, hey, I'll probably leave the room. I ain't even gonna cut.
Everything about knowing you tells me that is true about you.
Hey, I'm glad you know.
Yeah, you are definitely that person that's gonna be like, nope. I wonder. So there are women out there. You can walk in the room and be like, yeah, well, see how this go. Yeah, because it may be 2 or 3 guys that's in there that you done tackle down. Yeah, but well, it is what it is.
That joint just it just got drama written all over it, man.
It does.
And I don't do that drama.
But see, guys are different though, because guys ain't gonna let they man slip. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't gonna get catty like a chick would. They gonna be like, blah, blah, blah. They ready to fight.
Yeah.
A man gonna be like, whatever, blah, 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 blah. She had my dick in her mouth. Nah, you know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
That's how guys are like, real talk. They feelings really do be hurt, but they don't be wanting to say nothing.
Yeah, no, we don't.
I feel like they feelings really do be hurt though. But they be trying to hide it. They be trying to hide it. So moving on. I'm just saying, because that conversation can go fast. That's one of those, we need the whole group. We're going to have the whole shady bunch here to see how that go.
Some of them that got some stories.
I'm sure they do. They ain't going to tell them no.
Nasty asses.
Wait a minute. Them is your relatives.
They nasty. Like,
it's terrible. They ain't going to tell it. They be trying to hold that same old, I'm a saint. You ain't.
Man, all right.
We know you was on the handstand.
Whatever.
Right.
I don't need that.
We already know. So moving on. So Ari Lennox, Ari Lennox is like the petty queen right now. Like if there was a petty award that was getting ready to happen,
she'd have it.
She definitely have the top award. So her and Joe Budden got into it. Joe Budden get into it with everybody, but it seems like he get into it more with women than anything. That's the only thing about that. Like he always into it with women, but Ari decided to post the video of him getting, and it was a sneak hit, but it's still,
look at that video.
It still hit him. He got hit upside the head and didn't. He took off running, and his old lady was the one that tried to come back and get the dude or whatever. But she posted that 24 times. On her,
that's petty.
On her IG,
that's petty.
Like 24 times in a row, she posted the video of him getting popped upside the head, and then turned around and said, "Knock your little glasses off and everything. Keep my precious name out your psychotic, animal abusing, woman terrorizing, demonic trolling, nicotine encased mouth. All this meth smoke for a woman, but not for any man beating your ass in real life. Bald bitch."
So what was the fight initially like?
I don't. You know what? Joe Budden stay having women names in his mouth.
People always messing with him too.
Do you really think that? That's how they go? He be going at them, though.
Well, because I remember it was a video a couple years ago. It was this dude that like was following him around in his car. Like, and he was just like, just messing with him. And he actually got out the car and told Buddy he was going to beat his ass if he didn't leave him alone.
But did he?
No, he
exactly.
He
got back in the car and kept it moving. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, he ain't. I've never seen him really go at a man.
I only hear about him when it's like dry. I never really heard his like name when it came to like something being good.
Oh yeah, I've never heard him going at a man like that. So I find it interesting. Oh Lord, wait a minute. So interesting. Going back to the O.J. Simpson thing. So
my God.
Hey, sometimes we get information in here, y'all, like in the middle of a show or towards the end or whatever. And tell me why they got breaking news where O.J. Simpson's final tweet before dying say, "I just want y'all to know I did that shit."
Hey, what'd I say?
Hey, listen.
I hope that wasn't a real tweet.
Was it a real tweet? So
how did he? Didn't he have a heart attack or something?
They're saying, listen. He was on his deathbed. So for those that don't know, O.J. Simpson
did that shit on purpose, bro.
O.J. Simpson had cancer. He was on his deathbed. The account is a blue check, so it is certified or verified. And at the bottom, it say OJ, but he say I just want y'all to know.
Was this on Twitter?
I did this shit. It was on X. It ain't Twitter.
Somebody gotta go on his page and see if that's actual. It
say his family has since deleted it, but
nah, that's crazy.
It say they've slashed the prices on all O.J. Simpson apparel and memorabilia. The price cuts have been deep as the family needs money for the memorial.
I just want y'all. Nah, hey, that's wild.
Hey, while you playing, if you gonna go out, fuck it.
Hey,
Hey,
Spill all of it.
They say repent, you shall get into heaven. God damn it, he did it on his way out
the Lord
door.
said, I need you to let them know right now before you go.
Hey, we laughing at that, but that is God awful.
He said, I just want you.
That is God awful. The man said, I just want y'all to know I did that shit.
And you know he was laughing as he sin too. I know he was laughing.
Bruh, I think that, hey, listen, he sent that goddamn tweet and Jesus was like, take this nigga out.
Take him. Hey, he can't be down there no longer.
Right. Listen, I think they would have tried to come after him. What you think?
Nah, they coming after a man on his deathbed is wild.
I mean,
that's crazy.
They would have.
That's crazy.
I think they would have.
But they gonna roll the hospital bed in the courtroom?
I think what they gonna try to do is no, they just would have arrested him. He would have went to jail. That's he admitted it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Right. They'd have tried to get him. Listen, this is how you gotta look at it. See, you looking at
Oh yeah, they can't because that's double jeopardy.
He did get found not guilty.
Yeah.
But listen, you looking at the negative. The positive is he gave that family closure. He get that. That man didn't get him no closure. He gave them closure because they didn't know. They knew. They damn sure knew.
They mad he didn't get locked up.
Hey, I'm so weak about that. Like, that is Jesus Christ, OJ. Way to go out, man. Way to go out.
No, I did. And that seems like something he would do.
Listen.
Because he was joking about that for like a while, like after that was like happening. So
I'm no good. Like, I will never be any good after that. Like, that is hilarious. That I don't even know. We're gonna go to commercial because that one right there just definitely took me out. I gotta recompose myself because this nigga did it.
I just want y'all to know I did that shit.
Hey,
that's the bed.
On your deathbed,
bro.
Hey, and you sending it out on social media like
because he knew millions of people would see it,
bruh. No, we not on a commercial yet. We just sitting here. I
ain't gonna lie. I would have did that though.
I probably would have did that. Yeah.
And then I would have turned my phone off.
Not turn your phone. Mm-hmm. Well, shit, he turned his life off after that.
What are you talking about? I mean, how soon was that?
He went out the next day.
I think it was just too much weighing on him, though. You think it was too much weighing on him? That's why he just clocked out the next day?
No, the nigga wrote a book that said if I had done it. Did he not?
Yeah.
He wrote a book that said if I did it. We knew he was guilty. We knew the nigga was guilty when he put the glove on with his fingers spread. It don't fit.
He was trolling everybody ever since he was acquitted.
Bruh. Because you had just got away with murder.
He went to jail for something else, though, didn't he?
He went to jail for breaking in somebody's house for things that was taken from him, like his paraphernalia and stuff like that. But they wasn't slick. They just wanted him to go to prison for something.
Oh, for sure.
So, like, I don't even think that was like a big deal, but it was just like lock his ass up for something. But we gonna go to commercial for a second. So I can regain my composure because I'm definitely gonna laugh and talk a little more shit about this one. Hey, we'll be right back.
licensed, experienced barbers that want to come in and make some good money. Shottown Barbershop, located in Maricopa, 19756 North Maricopa Road. Contact me. Looking for licensed, experienced barbers that want to come in and make some good money. Shottown Barbershop, located in Maricopa, 19756 North Maricopa Road. Contact me.
Yo, we are back. We are back, and OJ Simpson admitted he did it. Okay, so that is, I wonder how big is that gonna get. I know people gonna be talking about.
If I don't
that.
hear nothing about it, I know it was just like
right.
It was fake, but
it was fake news.
I'm gonna be talking about it for the whole week.
Definitely gonna be talking about it. You know that nigga did it. Hey, you know what? Hey, we needed one. That's all right. We was owed one because shit back then, black people was getting prosecuted every goddamn day that might have been innocent. So
yeah, they
owed us. You know, it is what it is. We got some more topics though. We gonna go on and let OJ Simpson rest in peace because he got that shit off his chest before he died. So you know he in peace now.
His family ain't gonna be in peace. Though.
Family definitely ain't. They go.
I can see the riots forming now.
No, not a riot. I don't think so.
Nah, probably not no riot, but
they ain't had shit to do with it.
Cause he got kids, don't he?
I think so, but they ain't doing the best either. I don't think.
Okay.
Shit, they say you ain't just see them saying they cutting the prices so they can have money for the memorial.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't doing the best. I know one was an alcoholic or something like that. You know, allegedly, because I don't know for sure.
Shoot, I'll be an alcoholic too. My dad was, getting talked about like he done murdered somebody years ago.
Yeah, that was crazy. It was a lot to it though. I think that was part of the issue too. But moving on. So, another topic we got is your ex's new boo a better fit than you?
Hey, this is gonna be a little.
Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely not. Anybody they date after me is never gonna measure up.
They ain't shit. Ain't gonna be shit.
Ain't shit.
The way you dress, the way you talk.
None of it.
Hey, you ain't never gonna be able to do it like me.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
period.
Whole time they the shit.
Hey, low key.
Low
key.
They
hey, I even know one of my exes old lady. I'm like, she really fired though. Like she's cool as shit.
I'm just hating because that's my job. But
you know what I'm saying? Like she really dope as hell though. Like she cook, clean and shit. God, she all extra domesticated and all
Not
of that.
Extra domesticated.
Rubbing niggas' feet and stuff. Like she really dope.
I would never do
like
that.
I really like her though.
Like I wish I could meet her. I wish I could meet her friend.
Hey girl, let's go.
It'd be out of pocket. Like I don't want to do that. Like I wish I would have met her before him.
But I wonder how many people like really think that though, or think like that. Like, nah, heck no, you'll never find. Well, I know it's a lot of people because I've been told that you'll never find nobody that treated you like I did. And I've been thinking, God damn, thank you.
Oh, so I was just about to say, like, well,
clearly this didn't work out. So
that's good.
That is exactly what I didn't want to find. Another person that treat me like you did. You know
why we're breaking up right now.
Yeah. Yeah, some people grow apart though.
No, facts. They do.
Like some people grow apart, especially if you dating somebody. I always feel like if you dating somebody from like childhood, it's like one of those things you really gotta be so open because they go change, evolve. You know what I'm saying? Just like people that's been married. If you talk to somebody that's been married like 30, 40 years,
boy,
they always tell you like, you gotta learn to love who they turning into. You know what I'm saying? Or, they be like, nah, we ain't, this wasn't easy. Most of the time after about 30, 40 years, they even sleep in different rooms and shit.
See, nah, that's great. At that point, I feel like that's a death buddy.
Well,
if we married and we sleeping in separate rooms, we might as well be sleeping with separate people.
That's not always the case.
Why are we sleeping in separate rooms?
Let me tell you.
And you better not say it's because I get hot at night. No.
Listen, I was in a long-term relationship and we slept in separate rooms from time to time. Number one, you got people that got sleeping habits that just bother you.
Like
you know
what?
what I'm saying?
I won't like snoring.
Snoring or CPAP machine. Because see, the older you get, the health issues and all of that. You can't sleep certain ways. You got to sleep on your back. You can't cuddle and stuff. No way. You know what I'm saying?
Watch me.
it's shut up, watch me.
Watch.
That's because you're 26 right now. Wait till you're 52. You're gonna be like, shit.
Like, can I just stop breathing?
Get on your side, right? Cut your CPAP down.
Nah, that's it.
No.
Telling somebody to cut their CPAP down is crazy.
Your oxygen takes this. Yo, it cut off for a minute. Thought we lost you. Almost went cash that insurance
Nah, you know
check.
what's crazy? I actually had, when I was in the military, I had a roommate, and I don't know if he had sleep apnea or what, but it was like my first station, my first roommate. Never talked to him like ever. But when I would go to sleep, I would wake up and he would be snoring loud. Like, to the point, if I was outside the room, I could hear him. And like, I would wake up and I would get annoyed because I couldn't fall back asleep. Man, this nigga went to sleep one night. I woke up. He wasn't snoring. Yo, boy, I wanted to go tap him like, hey, fam, you good? Like, he was
not, hey fam, you all right?
I never talked to him before.
Did you not wake him up? How did you never talk to your roommate?
I didn't wake him up. I went back to sleep.
So
I was like,
just
if I wake up and there's a body next to me, I know what happened.
So that was your death buddy.
It was, bro. I wanted to but it bothered me so much when he snored because it was just like obnoxious, like snoring, like probably like
First
he couldn't
of all,
breathe.
what you not gonna do is call loud snoring obnoxious.
It was obnoxious. Turn it down.
I'm clearly obnoxious when I'm sleeping.
Hey,
bro, I sound like, listen, I'm almost certain I sound worse than a lawnmower going over a box of rocks. Like, I am certain it's been niggas outside my door jackhammering concrete, like, and stop. Like, is that us? Is that? No, that ain't. Where the hell is that coming from? Sound like the shit's still going when you cut the machine off. Like, bruh, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, no.
So I can't imagine somebody that wants, and I cut off a little bit. So I have like a slight case, I believe, or what they say allegedly. And so I'll get quiet from time, but when I get quiet, understand I'm coming in with a vengeance. Listen, I done snored so loud so many times that I wake myself up and be like, "Ooh, I was getting it in good." Good Lord. Listen, you wake up with a sore throat. People be thinking that snorers don't have the same issues they have trying to go to sleep with them. Like, bro, you know how many times I wake up with sore throats and shit?
Close your mouth.
And you can't. You can't breathe. Every time I lay down, goddamn left nostril gets stuffed up. Like it don't work out.
Hey, that's a struggle in life right there. Cause I heard I snore, but I hope I don't ever get to the point where it's disturbing the whole house.
Listen, let me tell you, I will pull ceilings and roofs in the way I be going in. But yeah, no, it's just some things like I like cold. I like for it to be extremely cold and to be from under the covers. Then you got dudes that like to look like a fucking burrito. Like that's weird to me. And then when y'all lay together, they want to throw the cover over you because they want to touch your body, and you be like, "Nigga, it's hot. It's hot. Move."
Well, you want me to touch you or not?
No,
that's crazy.
No. Stay your ass on your side and your little burrito and shit while I stay over here. Like, no, I don't need you. This is why the bed is so goddamn big. If I wanted to be on top of you, I would have got a twin bed. Now, when I roll over and I put my pinky on you, that is my affection.
All they get is the pinky
because it's too hot for anything else. Like, you go get that pinky. Just know that I love you through that pinky.
Through that pinky? All my love is just
all my pop lock it all the way over there to you and just drop that pinky right on you. That's what you gonna get. Or every now and then you roll over. You know what I'm saying? You sleep for a second, then you start sweating and shit. You know what I'm saying? When you're naked, then I'm a big girl, like I'm a big back. So my goddamn neck get all juicy and shit. Next thing you know, it be sweat drops rolling down. I be thinking something crawling on my neck. Shit, what is that? It's a goddamn sweat bead rolling down. My little back rolls be sweating. Like, nah.
You need to have a fan underneath the blanket. That's it sounds like you need one of them.
You need like you're trying to kill me.
What you mean? I'm trying to
What the hell? Who putting an electric fan under the blanket? And then absolutely the fuck not. Could you imagine that fan being on the blanket and me eating dairy?
Hey, hold on, bro.
Talk about a crop dust. Boy, I'm pulling them covers overhead. Listen, the fan just gonna circulate that shit under the covers.
Just gonna be baking,
It's
bro.
just gonna marinate.
That's
That
hands
escalated
gotta be
quickly.
thrown at that point.
Not hands gotta
Like
be
you
thrown.
got the don't get the fan. They got
Bruh.
cool. I'm pretty sure they got like little cool blankets.
They
You know how they
actually
got heated
have
blankets?
cool mattresses. It's like a little mattress pad that you can put on your bed,
Yeah,
and it keeps you cool. It's actually not
They
bad.
have those for pillows too.
Yeah, it's not bad. I didn't like the pillow one because
It's too
it
hard.
made
It's
my ear
tough.
cold. It was weird.
What?
It did. It make your ear cold. So I just flip my pillow over every
So you
now
go
and
to
then.
the hot side.
Huh?
You go to the warm side. You don't like the cool side of the pillow?
No,
then?
I like the cool side, but I didn't like the one that stayed cool all the time because it just made my ear cold. I didn't like that. So I just flip my pillow every night. And I got 37 pillows on the bed
See, I don't understand that. Why do you have so many pillows?
because shit hurts.
I mean,
No, you don't understand. You're 26. Let me tell you something. Those pillows, if you go to a woman's house, you can almost tell her age by how many pillows on her bed. So in your 20s, you got that one little flat ass pillow that you pretty much just squeeze up. You lay down. You might, you know what I'm saying? You can take the covers and ball them up by your head and lay on them. You good because you can tell her age and how big she is. That part. Cause you can squeeze it up and then you slim and shit. So when your head lay this way, blood don't rush up. Like right now, if I slept on one pillow, I would wake up with a fucking massive migraine because all the blood have rushed to my head. Because by me being a big back, my shoulders and shit, when I lay to the side, my goddamn head be down there upside down. So I gotta have at least 3 pillows to equal out my head to my shoulders, to my body. So, and then by the time you hit your 30s, you done got a back to a pillow to kind of go between your knees.
Yeah.
Because you don't want now you need to align your spine all the way
I ain't gonna lie,
down.
though, that junk is comfortable.
Yeah.
I've done it before, and that junk is.
Then when you hit about 35, now when you're standing on your feet for too long, the ankles start to swell and shit. So you got to put a pillow at the end of the bed for your feet to go on top of it. You know what I'm saying?
Every time you tell me something gonna happen to my body when I get
Then
older,
when you get close to 40, like you start anytime something hurts, you stick a pillow there. So that's how I basically have enough pillows on my bed to make a pillow top because sometimes I need it. Like if I go out to play softball right now, and I will line all the pillows up. So when I jump on the bed, it will literally be on top of a bunch of pillows just so my body won't be in the fucking pretzel when I wake up in the morning.
a Tempur-Pedic don't help with that.
No, and I got Foster and Hearns. Like I got a goddamn $4,000 mattress.
Your body.
Let me tell you, absolutely not. You don't want nothing to form to your body.
Do they have a mattress that you can lift up certain parts of the mattress? So you ain't gotta have all the pillows on the bed?
They do have a mattress that do that. I
That,
think
like,
it's
you can,
called,
like,
ain't that the Tempur-Pedic?
Lift my hip up, lift my head up, lift my chest
No, I don't think they got that one. They got the one that lift up the back.
Nah, they need one to
And
where you
then-
can lift up certain parts.
No, they got
of
the one that
mattress.
lift up the feet, like the hospital beds. Then they got the one that lift up the back. But no, they ain't got one to lift your hips up and shit. I think that's called a chiropractor table. That'd be doing all of that, and I can't fit on that.
I can't. I'm pretty sure they got a special table
I mean,
for
I can
you.
fit, but I can't roll. Like, shit, I only got a roll and a half on the king size bed till I'm at the other end. Like,
They got a table for you, and if you can't roll, they got the straps.
not they got
They
the
gonna do a
straps.
two-man
First of all,
roll.
if a second man come in my goddamn room,
Hey,
we gotta listen. Let me tell you what's hilarious. Let me tell you big people problems, y'all. So I had to get an MRI on my shoulder. This just made me think of it. So the MRI, they got the little slab that you go in, but when you get one on your shoulder, they got to put this machine on your shoulder. And I looked at the machine, and then I looked at the MRI thing, and then I looked at my body. I said, baby, that I don't care what butter you put on this or lubricant, this machine and this body is not fitting up in this MRI machine.
ain't no way.
She said, oh, yeah, you can get. I said, ma'am, you getting ready to add a machine to the side of these shoulder pads right here. Like, no, ma'am, I'm not going. It's not going.
And you know, she was probably being nice, but
She was, but you can look at it.
Yeah.
And she said, well, let's just try it. I said, I'm not about to put myself through that. Absolutely not.
They can't make that call on their
Right.
own.
I said, absolutely not. If you don't go find me a plus size MRI machine, that lady said, excuse me. I said, they got them.
Excuse me?
They got them. Go find me one. And
not
sure enough, they
find
what?
Me a plus size.
Because what you was not gonna do was get ready to squeeze me in that shit like a goddamn hot dog in a
They
bun.
probably don't be wanting people to feel like, because I ain't gonna lie, if I was a big dude and the doctor threw me in like, you know, something that they don't put everybody else in, I'm like, okay, like you didn't think I could fit? You know how Respucia went down that slide because Buddy tried to tell her she was too big?
Pause. Nigga, did you just call me fat?
I did not.
I heard the nigga say my mama. First time, what you not gonna do, you know, when big people tell stories, let me tell y'all skinny folks, when big people tell stories about themselves, they tell them about, they don't need y'all amening. Just because you can turn on your goddamn king mattress 17 times don't mean nothing. What you mean?
I mean, hey, I was told one time, don't say nothing if you ain't ready for somebody to agree with it.
Ain't that a bitch?
Hey, so if you gonna sit there and be like, I'm a big motherfucker, and somebody go,
first
hell
of all,
yeah.
that's not the words that I use.
Hey, that's not
See
what I'm saying.
Like, that's when it hurt. You been like, first of all, if you go sit there and say you free Willie, wait a minute, nigga.
Like, that's not even what I said.
I said I was, you know, a big girl, a little big bag. This nigga,
I wasn't talking about you. It was
nigga just
an
said I'm on both sides of the family.
But,
wait a minute,
not on both sides.
Hey, bro, that is a old school ass joke. Like I remember them your mama jokes. That's definitely an old school.
Both sides of the family. You
your mama's so fat she on both sides of the family.
You had to fight after that joke because you calling me that big. I'm on both sides of the family.
You don't know how to fight.
So
what'd you say? You swinging anyway.
So
God damn it, I'm about to
got
win
pride,
me.
and when you might put me down, but you gonna feel these blows.
On the way down,
you gonna
feel me
while I'm out. Then you gonna be fixing yourself like, and I'm motherfucker hit me kind of hard, didn't he?
Okay, not you gonna be talking to him in the fight.
Hey,
Ooh,
I bet not get up. You done? Are we finished or are we done? And I'm a hope
after you got your ass.
I'm a hope he say yeah. I'm a hope he say yeah.
That's when you stay down. You don't. Well, no, you don't stay down because niggas nowadays will kick your ass.
Hey, yeah, they disrespectful.
They
now.
are. That's one thing I never did. I never stumped anybody out, not to my knowledge.
Like
no, get your ass back up so you can't say, "Oh, I tripped." Okay, well, get back up. We're gonna start this again.
Right? Like you that mad that you stumping me, bro? Like,
yeah, no.
I ain't got enough anger in my body for me to lift my whole knee past 90 degrees and throw it down with the weight of 1,000 suns. I don't.
Not 1,000 suns.
I don't, because they be trying to like.
They do.
You with some force, bro.
Man, I had a girl try to stomp me out, but I heard it was her sisters jumping on me. But I had her sister down there with me. Boy, I bit the dog shit out of her sister too. I did. You stomp me if you want to. Your sister gonna be missing a whole nipple. Quit playing with me. Look, they stopped though.
I bet you they did. She didn't want to catch her sister in the crossfire.
Not only that, just who the fuck started biting people?
Yeah, you're right.
I ain't gonna tell you. My grandma told me that.
You bite somebody, they gonna be like, "Hey, I gotta get away from this dude."
Listen, I was getting jumped. Everything was fair game. Fighting ain't never been a fair sport. Boy, I bit the dog piss out of
They used to bite people on the bus. Nobody messed with him. Nobody wanted to get bit.
Nobody.
Mm-hmm. Mike Tyson bit that one dude ear. Respect ever since.
And you know what? That's accurate. That is accurate.
Ever since.
You get ready to fight somebody?
Yeah, Jake Paul or something like that. But I'll be honest with you, he gonna knock Buddy Block off.
The only thing. Oh, speaking of let's see
him
what you got.
Biting that dude ear off. You know, Mike Tyson is heavy in like smoking and stuff like that, right?
What, smoking weed and stuff? No, I didn't know that.
So I guess he smokes weed a lot. Somebody at my job told me he makes like I don't know, I guess like weed, apparel, whatever like that. And one of the things that he has is the ear. Like it's like a molding of an ear, like a bitten ear.
Smoke out of.
I don't know if it was like to smoke out of, or if it was like I don't know what it was, but they said he's. I
mean, why not? Like, my thing is make money off of whatever. Just like I feel like Mimi Foss missed her. You might not know who that is.
I don't.
Definitely talking to a dude at this moment. But Mimi Foss was the chick on Love and Hip Hop that swung from the shower curtain. No matter how bad it was, she should have been selling shower rods after that. I would have come on. I would have put. Do you know the price of shower rods? The sales went up on
Why
shower
was she
rods
swinging on a shower
because they
rod?
were having intercourse and they were being adventurous.
So like sex sent me to the ER.
Basically,
Oh, okay.
Type deal, but it didn't. She held on and all of that, and but the sales of shower rods went up. I would have had my face on the front of Mimi Foss's shower rods. Like, why not make money off of? Hell, everybody else gonna make money off of it, right. So why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? Think about it. The Michael Jordan face with the tears. Well, I'd have started selling them hoes first. What do you mean? Do you know how fast those would have sold off the shelf?
Quick.
Real quick. Fast.
Really fast.
I definitely would have quit playing. Yeah.
Stop playing with me.
Stop playing. If you go do something and it's gonna be a meme going around about it, market it. Market it. Why not?
Yeah.
Don't that make sense?
No, it do. It makes sense.
That's all I'm saying.
Is she like a big girl?
Who?
Mimi Foss. Foss? No,
she's not a big girl. But now I'm telling you now, if I hang from a shower rod, boy, they gonna have to be reinforced steel.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it.
It's definitely gonna have to be connected to some beams in the house. You ain't just gonna get that one.
Yeah, I was about to say you can't.
She gonna fall right in the middle. Wait a minute.
Gonna rip a towel off with it. Probably.
Wait, hold on now.
My bad.
Damn. My bad. You know the joke ended back there. You always got to fall over it. It was not room for more.
One more in there.
I see.
I got it off though.
That's all right. I hope the wind blowing to take your ass right on out the way.
Hey, I'm gonna be laughing while I'm up there though. I'm gonna be
somebody tie a string to this nigga ankle so when he take off, we can wheel him back in. We out there. What is that?
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's DJ.
It is. He took off. He gone. You did gain a little weight though. I remember you used to wear 29.
I used to be real skinny.
Yeah.
And now I look at myself and I just be like, I just be looking at myself. It's not bad. I got a little dad bod. I got a skinny fat. I'm skinny fat. I'm skinny fat. And I had somebody tell me I looked like one of those aliens from Men in Black.
Men in Black. Why was that the first thing that I thought about? Because you do got the little stomach, but the rest of your body is like super skinny.
It's not that's that
hilarious.
Bad. But when they told me that, I was like, bro, fuck you. Like, that's all I could say was, bro, fuck you.
I swear to God, if you and DC Young Fly ever stood next to each other, y'all would be that.
Ain't no way. Why do you think I wear hoodies all the time?
Oh, so make yourself look bigger?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah. Because
if I thought it was because you was an Arizona kid. You from here, so you know that's the type of weird shit they do. If I was from here, I wouldn't
wear hoodies.
Yeah, no. That's the weird shit they do. The hoodies and
that's what I got
and the DGs and in the middle of 120-degree weather. But y'all, that is definitely the show. We gonna wrap up with him being a weirdo. Since he called me fat 17 times in this one goddamn show.
I may have overstepped.
No, you good. You know, I don't have soft skin like that. You know, because this fat ain't stopped nothing but me skipping upstairs. Boom. So anyhow.
Dog.
Hey, we get ready to close the show out, but I definitely want to give a shout out to Chi-Town Barbershop. You know, they always sponsor the show. It's 2 locations, one being in Maricopa and the other being in Casa Grande. You want your hair cut, braided, faded, dreaded, whatever you want, they got it. Or they got somebody that can do it for you. So definitely shout out to them. Also, Chocolate Baby. If you got rough skin or, you know, you got that snake-like fingers or them hands or, you know, last time you tried to jack somebody off, they told you to stop, get you some Chocolate Baby shea butter oil is all I'm saying. It'll make everything smooth. If your beard a little rough, if you got coochie hair on your face, get you some shea butter beard oil because it'll definitely have you nice, smooth. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, my beard good. You know what I'm saying? She got me together. She got hand sanitizer, everything. But Chocolate Baby, you can look up the website. Also, shout out to All About Food, located out of the Legion. Okay, she be flamingo and cakes. I'm forever say flamingo and to hell with flambeing. I know it as flamingo. So she be frying cakes with liquor, y'all. Is all I'm saying. Fat girl dreams.
Sound like you just be turned off that cake.
Hey, bro, it'd be everything. It'd be everything. So we'll catch y'all next week. We got some interesting stuff coming up next week too. We gonna also try to get the Shady Bunch back in here sometime soon. We'll see when we can get them back in here and have a good time. Maybe we'll bring that discussion back up about the body counts and stuff like that. Get a couple of stories out of them about their freak days. Who need the freak need when you got the freak Shady Bunch? So, I don't know. That didn't work out. I tried. I definitely tried. We also gonna have a couple of comedians coming through. Couple of interviews coming through, maybe an artist or two coming through. So make sure you stay tuned for what we got. Matter of fact, we might have some new shit coming your way. You never know. So you got to listen every week. We'll catch you next week.